Testing things. Oh boy. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Hello. Yeah, sir. Can hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
थोड़ा
All
सा.
good. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Got delayed by about 4 minutes. I've the पिछला ना घंटा I've been just trying to figure out कि इसमें टीम recording कैसे होती है. I don't know, for some reason मेरा ये जो MacBook में Teams है इसमें I don't see that option to record meetings. So anyways, I'm just doing a screen recording right now, so should be fine, I guess. Yes. So I see a lot of new guys today who weren't there in the previous class. तो I'll just let you know कि आज की जो हमारी क्लास है इसमें I think the first half is going to be a student showcase. जैसा आपने उसमें देखा होगा, वेबसाइट में मैंने लिखा हुआ था कि there's a student showcase today. So I'm getting an error about meeting having ended. Okay, I don't know who's this, who's getting the error. Let me just check out chats. Try again. Okay. ओके सो हाँ सो हमने पिछली क्लास में डिस्कस कर रहे थे सो वी वर डिस्कसिंग परफॉर्मिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ एन ऑडियंस एंड काफ़ी लोगों ने ये बोला था कि हाउ डू यू गेट ओवर स्टेज एंग्जाइटी ये सब चीज़ें तो दैट्स व्हेन वी डिसाइडेड कि व्हाट वी डू इज आज की क्लास में वील हैव लाइक अ स्टूडेंट शोकेस because you know performance is a performance, right? So even an online thing needs a little bit of courage, a lot of courage actually. So we thought, why not just do this thing wherein you know शुरुआत में we'll just do like a student showcase wherein you know you guys can just take the platform and play some stuff, anything. It doesn't have to be something very वो intricate, लेकिन whatever you think challenges you, that'll be good. अगर ज़्यादा ही comfortable है ना तो don't do that because it's take it as a challenge, right? Because ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि you know you're getting evaluated or something. So yes, so that's what we'll do. Give me just 1 minute. Let me just figure out कि क्या issue आ रहा है लोगों को. Okay, so I hope it should be fine. Let me just. So what I'm doing is हाँ, so मैं बता रहा था कि Microsoft Teams में apparently there is an option to record meetings जैसे Zoom में होती हैं. But I couldn't find that option. So पिछले 1-1.5 घंटे से I've been just trying to troubleshoot in Google की कैसे करना है. But I couldn't find it yet. So anyways, I'm just doing a screen recording right now. So I'm not really sure कि कितनी clarity होगी इसमें. So आप में से जो भी Windows use कर रहे हैं, Windows laptop, anybody who's using a Windows laptop, can you just check कि आपको screen recording का option दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा? Meeting recording का, not a screen recording, sorry. Because if you can see a meeting record option, then just to be triply safe, because I'm doing a screen recording, I'm also doing my camera recording, but camera is obviously not recording the screen. So is there somebody who's using a Windows laptop today? Okay, nobody. So let it be.
Adit, I'll connect my laptop. I'm
नहीं रहने दो इट्स ओके रहने दो इतना कुछ वो नहीं है कुछ फिक्र नहीं है अगर किसी ने अभी नहीं स्पेशल करने की जरूरत नहीं है अगर नहीं कर रहे तो नहीं करे कोई फाइट नहीं अपने फ़ोन पे ही कर लो कुछ नहीं होता सो एनीवेज अच्छा एक चीज़ आपको मैं और बता दूं कि आपको परफॉर्म करने से पहले यू हैव टू डू वन थिंग इन माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम्स एंड दैट इज यू हैव टू टर्न ऑफ नॉइज सप्रेशन ठीक है तो नॉइज सप्रेशन जो होता है इसमें एक फीचर होता है जो अगर आप गिटार प्ले करेंगे या कुछ भी ऐसी म्यूजिकल साउंड होगी उसको ऑटोमेटिकली कट कर देगा जैसे हाई पास फिल्टर्स होते हैं तो इट्स लाइक अ फिल्टर तो इट जस्ट कट्स इट ऑफ तो उसको कट ना करे इसलिए आपको अपनी सेटिंग्स में जाना पड़ेगा इसमें माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम्स में सेटिंग्स में आपको मीटिंग सेटिंग्स या डिवाइस सेटिंग्स दो डिवाइस सेटिंग्स हाँ डिवाइस सेटिंग्स में जाइएगा डिवाइस सेटिंग्स में आपको नॉइज सप्रेशन दिखेगा तो नॉइज सप्रेशन में आपको हाई लो ऑटो एंड ऑफ दिखेगा उसको ऑफ कर देना अगर ऑफ नहीं करोगे तो आपकी गिटार की जो साउंड्स होंगी वो ऑटोमेटिकली कट हो जाएंगी
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Oh, right.
Sir, मेरी आ रही है क्या गिटार की साउंड
Perfect. चलो फाइनली आफ्टर सो मेनी मंथ्स तुम्हारे गिटार की साउंड आ रही है अब. Okay, cool. Yes, so okay, cool. So सबसे पहले तो मेरे को ये बता दो, how many people are actually participating in the showcase? So I know Sameer is doing it because Sameer has his setup ready. I think Aditya is also planning to perform.
I only know 2 chords and I'm trying to learn how to shift them.
That's okay.
So,
That's okay. That's a showcase as well. Don't worry. So जो भी प्ले करने वाले हैं आज, just raise your hands यार. So you see the जैसे राइट साइड में दिख रहा है ना, दो लोगों ने, शुभम ने, आशीष ने हाथ रेज किया हुआ है. So just raise it. नहीं, don't raise your hand like this.
Then.
Yeah. So Ashwin, you're not planning. Yeah, Ashwin is also doing that. Good. Sarthak, Deb, and Akshata. It'll be nice if you do that because again, you're not getting evaluated on this यार. कुछ भी नहीं है. It's just जितना ज़्यादा प्ले करोगे उतना ज़्यादा you'll feel a lot more confident. अभी थोड़ी सी nervousness होएगी. Trust me, 1-2 बार perform करोगे ना, सब हट जाएगा. So my request is everybody try and play something. Chalo, so we can start, I guess. We can start. So we will just go in this order. जो हमारा भी order है, तो पहले we'll start with शुभ. अच्छा, by the way, you can play anything. You can play, अगर beginner हो तो you can just do a few chord shifts. That's fine as well. लेकिन my suggestion is do something which is a little challenging for you. Right? The intent is not to be musical. The intent is to play something which is challenging because हम सिर्फ audience stage anxiety को वो कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, चलो, let me just mute everybody and शुभम तुम अपने आप को unmute खुद कर लेना and I'll just put the spotlight on you and मैं अपने ऊपर से okay, perfect. Take it away, buddy. तुम्हारे को unmute करना पड़ेगा अपने आप को. शुभम तुम्हारी बारी है, करो शुरू.
मैं?
हाँ, तो तुम्हारा सबसे ऊपर है ना, मैं क्या?
अच्छा,
तो पहले रुको, पहले बताओ क्या प्ले करने वाले हो. Think of it like a performance, no? Think of it like a performance.
So the piece is called Ode to Joy.
इंग्लिश में बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, तुम हिंदी में बात कर सकते हो. But okay, so ठीक है, Ode to Joy, fine. So it's a finger style without arrangement ना तुम्हारा. Okay, yeah. This is from the stage 3 course. Cool, play. Excellent, very nice. So that was very good. That was very good. तो मैं सबको पहले बता दूं कि what he was playing is not just a simple melody. हमारे को सुनो, मेरे को तो ये सुन रहा था. I could just hear a simple single note melody. लेकिन what he was playing was actually very intricate, क्योंकि इसमें there is a pedal note. So pedal note का basically मतलब होता है one note which is repeated. So what he was playing was tan 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 tan. So जो आपको मेलोडी सुन रही थी, इसके additional there is an alternate pedal note जो चल रहा है. Plus जो मेलोडी था उसमें he's actually plucking multiple strings. He's not playing just one string. He was not doing ta 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 ta. He was doing dhran 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 dhran. But you couldn't really, I couldn't really hear that इतना ज़्यादा. But I know this because इसने जो हमारा Stage 3 कोर्स का प्राइवेट ग्रुप है उसमें भी शुभम ने वीडियो डाला था, उसमें I could actually hear it very clearly. So great job, man. It's a very difficult piece. So good job. Cool. Okay, let's move on to the next person now. And next is Ashish. Okay, so let me just add the spotlight on Ashish now.
Hey, Arvind.
Hey buddy.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud.
मैंने ज्वाइन इसलिए किया क्योंकि मैं हमेशा रिकॉर्डिंग सुनता हूँ आपकी, और मैंने देखा इस बार एंजाइटी के लिए है तो, एंड आई ऑलवेज डू आई मीन हैव दिस,
Okay.
तो मैंने सोचा कुछ करता हूँ, बड़े गड़बड़ करूंगा.
That's absolutely fine. That's what I'm saying. No, the point is to make that mistake. And एक बार मैं आपको
Right.
एक और चीज बताता हूँ कि काफी सारे स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल आई कैन सी सम पीपल जो पहली बार ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, शुरुआत में तो क्वेश्चन पूछने में भी डर लगता है कि पूछूं कि ना पूछूं.
Right.
सो जितना ज्यादा
Right.
पार्टिसिपेट करोगे ना उतना ही ज्यादा यू विल गेट बेटर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई डोंट नो आपके कंस्ट्रेंट्स क्या थे कि यू डोंट रियली कम फॉर द क्लास, यू ऑलवेज वॉच द रिकॉर्डिंग्स, बट
लेट नाइट.
late night. Okay, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. लेकिन अगर constraint ये है ना, because I have a student who never attends the classes but she always watches the recording, उसको डर लगता है. So वो नहीं होना चाहिए. I mean, I had a student पहले. So yeah, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. चलो, cool. Take it away, Ashish. So can you introduce the piece that you plan to play?
Yeah, my name is Ashish and हिंदी में मैं प्ले करूंगा. एक ट्यून है, एक मूवी थी पीकू, और उसका एक ट्यून है सरोद पे प्ले किया था.
Okay.
तो मुझे वो अच्छा लगता है, तो I was trying from last few days, तो मैं उसको ट्राई करता हूँ.
Cool. And one more thing. Do you think it's challenging for you?
Yeah, it was challenging for me. मैं ट्राई कर रहा था. अभी भी
Okay.
पता नहीं मैं गलती कर सकता हूँ.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. गलती is not an issue.
आपका आवाज आ रही है?
बिल्कुल आ रही है.
मैंने गलती की वैसे.
That was very nice. That sounds very nice. I'll just give you a little. पहले तो ये बताओ, you're using a Yamaha silent guitar, no?
Yes sir.
Okay. No need to call me sir. So did you add some reverb effects वगैरह उसमें?
Yeah, I think I'm on second one. There are three. One is reverb, 1, 2, and last is chorus. My second.
I could hear some reverb as well, so that's why I'm saying it sounds very nice. The guitar is very good, the playing is very good, and I'll just critique you a little bit as well. आपकी जो picking थी, that was pretty good as well. Okay, I'll just give you a little bit of advice with respect to the piece. Now, can you play the 6-string open? Okay. So ये गाना किस key में था? So it was in the key of dun, right? That's what the key was in this song. Right, the key is your D.
I was playing on D. Yeah.
Play,
I was
right?
playing on D.
So the key is D. So what you can do is in this piece. So for example, what you were playing was. something like that, right? That's what you play. So abhi, since you're playing just a melody, right? It sounds beautiful, by the way. Reverb से क्या होता है? It just fills in the gaps, right? Reverb का intent यही होता है कि just जो इसको fill कर देता है. So that sounds pretty nice. But another thing that you can do just to make it a little more wholesome is keep playing the key. And because आपकी key happens to be the 4th string open, what you can do is right? So you keep randomly keep playing the 4th string open as well. So just give it a shot now. Randomly बीच में 4th string open play करना. Play it again. That's right. बाकी नोट्स के साथ भी just we'll go one step further. Now what you're doing, right? So जैसे ये ना ये भी वो होता है ना, इसको बोलते हैं ड्रोन. जो इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक में एक ड्रोन होता है ना, तानपुरा बज रहा होता है. So think of it like that. I'm just saying, make your practice like that. अभी आप क्या कर रहे हो? You're doing dun 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 dun. So you're playing the root note, the tonic, at the end of every phrase. Now what you do is, since it's an open note, right? Open note है, so you don't need to wait till the end. Play those strings एक साथ कहीं भी. Jhan dhan dhan jhan jhan jhan. Try doing that as well now. Randomly. Yes, like that. Yes.
It was sounding good, really.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So this is another exercise that you can do.
Right. It was really sounding good.
Yeah.
Like sitar.
Exactly. And just to take it to another extreme, play the 4th string open with every note.
Okay.
Play the right notes at least. That's okay. But you get the difference, right? You get the difference.
Yeah.
And अभी थोड़ी गलती इसलिए हो रही है because you're not used to playing 2 strings at the same time. So सोचना पड़ रहा है.
Right.
So now it's become a little more challenging for you. But that's good. That's great. So we want to challenge ourselves. So that's excellent.
Right.
I really like the piece and great job on the performance.
Thank you.
Cool. Who's next? So जिनकी performance होगी, you can actually, you can drop your hands now. Okay, Rahul is next. So let me just add the spotlight on Rahul. Rahul, by the way, has a band called Stuck in the 80s. Or is it Stuck in the 90s? I keep forgetting.
It's 90s.
90s, okay, sorry. मैं 80s अपने उसका बात.
एक ही बार.
Okay. Yes, Rahul. So tell us, what is the performance?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Perfect.
Okay, so talk about challenging myself. I'm trying to do something I've never done before. ये जो song है, this is called Out of Touch by Hall & Oates.
Okay.
It is not it wasn't done on guitar originally. It was more like electronic or sort of disco type of music. But then I found acoustic version of it.
Nice.
I was just listening to the song in the radio a few weeks ago. It just kind of stuck in my head. So मैंने उसका फिर acoustic version ढूंढा.
Right.
And then I started practicing that. But what I'm doing now is I'm actually trying to do some live looping.
Oh, wow.
तो मैं जो chords बजाऊंगा and then I will just loop them. And on top of that, I will do जो उसका famous riff है. And then I'll just go on my own off the reservation, just try to do just innovate on the riff.
Sounds fantastic, man. Take it away.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was very good. That was very good. So, Rahul, was that like an improvised thing?
It was completely improvised.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So first of all, the loop was absolutely perfect. मेरे को थोड़ा सा लग रहा था कि ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है loop में, you know, that possibility is always there, that you're not really playing, you're not getting that next loop in the pocket, but it was absolutely fine. And so tell me something. So your loop started after, it started on the third repetition.
Yes.
So when did you start the loop? What did you start on the first time you played, or did you start on the second time?
The first downstrum of the third measure.
No.
Is that what you're asking?
No, my question is, for example, you were playing a set of chords, right?
Yeah.
It was in the key of A minor. Yeah? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Did you start the loop? Did you start the looper when you started playing, or did you complete one repetition first and then you started the loop?
I started the looper when I started playing. I did not do a pre.
Yeah.
Thing.
So even though आपकी जो loop थी, that was absolutely perfect. My recommendation is always, I mean, शुरू में, I mean, you might be, because you said कि loop ज़्यादा किया नहीं है, इसलिए I'm just telling you, it's always better to start the loop on the second repetition, on the first repetition actually, not the first time, but the first time you repeat it. So पहले एक बार play करो, and then start the loop, and then, because I have for some reason seen that to be the most the perfect loops to be from there. मतलब शुरू में करोगे ना थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है. But anyways, that's not really that relevant to you because your loop was perfect. In terms of the improvisation, I think, and the good thing is you were playing the Aeolian mode, right? You were playing the A natural minor scale.
Yep. Natural minor.
So that's great. That's great because you didn't just stick to the pentatonics. But I'll give you two pieces of feedback इसमें. ठीक है? पहली चीज तो है, in fact 3 pieces. So ये जो phrase था, ta 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 ta, something like that. एक phrase मुझे सुन रहा था. So is this like a part of the song?
Yes, the first phrase was the part of the song.
Excellent. So that's good.
So,
Yeah, that one.
this is part of the song.
That's part of the song. So first of all, that's brilliant. Ki whenever you're doing an improvised solo, it's always nice to have such melodic phrases, right? It just helps break the monotony of that's more musical, right? So जब भी solo कर रहे होते हैं ना, always, even if it's, ये तो obviously एक song था, so you knew the melody in your mind, right? So it's an actual song. लेकिन जब song नहीं भी होता, even if you have to just improvise on a backing track, always better to think of such melodic phrases and keep using them, right? So that's a great execution. First of all, okay? That's brilliant. Now that's a good thing. Two things jahan pe you can improve. First is improvisation. Don't just do ta 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 ta, even though you weren't really doing that, but you have to let your phrases, your solo breathe, right?
Okay.
Wait, play karo, stop, maybe do like a vibrato, right? So do those things.
Right.
In
okay.
fact, ये मेरे को बहुत पहले, the guy I used to learn jazz from, he gave me this very important thing, tip. He said जब भी solos improvise करने होते हैं ना, you should always listen to the horn section, because he was a jazz guy, so he was talking horns. Horns is basically your saxophone, trumpets and all. And my question was, why not the other instruments? He said because horn में you have to blow, right? It's में breath होता है. So when you're breathing, तो you have to take some breaks. गिटार पे तो कुछ भी करते रहो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, right? You can keep playing, but horn section में you have to play and you have to breathe. सांस लेना पड़ता है. So follow the horn section, because उससे your improvisation will always be like that only. You know, you will try to emulate a horn कि मेरे को अच्छा सांस लेना है. So same goes for solo playing as well. Let your solos breathe as well. Okay. The other tip is, again, something which happens during performances, you might just make some mistakes, which happened in your solo as well. बीच में एकदम से, you know, गलती हुई, and जब गलती हो, हैं?
Out of the key चला गया.
Out of key चला गया, which is absolutely fine. सबके साथ होता है. जब, even though you were improvising, if you're playing a solo, which is like you're playing a practice solo, तो उसमें अगर ऐसे होता है ना, and you know कि eyes are on you, you'll forget everything. You'll blank out, right? सबके साथ होता है, मेरे साथ 1000 बार हो चुका है. You have to prepare yourself for this situation. And how do you prepare yourself? Before the performance, पहले सोच लो कि अगर गलती हुई, this is going to be my backup. Now in this case, it could be an A natural minor scale, could be a backup. It could be an A minor pentatonic as well, right? कि हाँ, अब मैं अपना थोड़ा सा licks भूल गया हूँ, let me just play something on the, generally pentatonic is what helps, because it's a very easy scale to improvise on, right? So always think of a backup before your performance. कि अगर गलती होगी ना, especially improvising में, अगर गलती होगी, तो I don't want to be in that situation wherein I'm just trying to figure out अच्छा note next क्या था note. I'll just play something that I'm extremely comfortable with. So have that backup as well. Yeah, but great job, man. Excellent work on the loop. Excellent work on the improvised solos as well. So cool.
Thank you.
Perfect. Let's move on to the next student, who is Aditya. So Aditya, एक बारी मैं, let me just add you to that spotlight. Cool.
Hello.
Yes, Aditya, बताइए.
So I only know 2 chords. जिसमें strumming practice है मुझे. Otherwise I know A, D, A minor, E minor and E.
Okay.
तो इतनी chords आती है, लेकिन मेरे को strumming में सिर्फ A और D पे ही practice हुई है, और उसके लिए मैं अभी 100% perfect नहीं हूँ. But I will try.
Yeah. So we'll start off with A and D.
A to D.
ठीक. Come.
Forgive me if it's wrong.
Don't worry.
strumming का, and the other one is नहीं आता sir.
Very good, very good. Okay,
So 1 week since I started practicing.
okay. So is there more?
नहीं अभी सिर्फ इतना ही आता है.
Okay, cool. So मेरे को बकने की तो आदत है मेरे को, so let me just give you some tips as well here as well, even though on a simple thing. Okay. So पहली चीज तो your chord shift is absolutely fine. A to D जो movement हो रहा है ना, that's absolutely fine. What makes
सर
it
उस पे एक चीज पूछ रही थी मुझे, मैं अभी एंकर फिंगर मतलब जो पहले मैं सब्सक्रिप्शन लेने के पहले की तरह स्टेज 1 लेने के पहले मैं YouTube से जो लर्न कर रहा था, उस पे एंकर फिंगर मूवमेंट के हिसाब से जो अपन स्क्वाड शिफ्ट करते थे, इंडेक्स फिंगर को लिफ्ट नहीं करता मैं, सीधा ड्रैग करके फिर ए पे शिफ्ट होता हूँ. आपकी मैंने एक टिप देखी थी, उस पे आपने कहा था कि पूरा फिंगर्स को लिफ्ट करके फिर से उसको लगाना है, तो अभी मेरे से वो नहीं होता है.
okay.
Indeed, but I get it कि वो ज्यादा बेटर तरीका है because फिर उस पे डायरेक्ट प्लेसमेंट अच्छे से होगी फिंगर की.
Yeah,
किसी
so
भी कॉर्ड से हम उस पे कराते हैं.
that is a perfect example of unlearning the wrong things and then relearning, जो कि बहुत मुश्किल होता है. इसलिए I always say stage 1 course is the most important course, क्योंकि उसमें जो fundamentals आपके set होंगे ना, बाद में जाके वही काम आएंगे. Okay? So I obviously couldn't really see your left hand,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you. So ये जो anchor
I
वाला
can-
system, हाँ, it's okay. So ये anchor वाला बिल्कुल नहीं करना हमने, right? Because it might just help you from A to D, but if I say G to a D or G to an A, then there is no anchor finger now.
Yeah,
Right? So
yeah.
anchor जो होता है ना, this will only help you in certain progressions. इसलिए always stay away from those. You have to lift your fingers and then play the chord. ताकि पिछली chord,
I will try.
ताकि we are never dependent on the पिछली chord. That's the beauty of
Understood.
this model, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to teach you the right things. Okay. Now see, I'll just ignore that because मेरे को पता नहीं how you were doing that, but the shift was perfect per se, right? What makes this even better is the fact that you weren't even looking at your left hand, right? Because all the time you were looking at your right hand. ऐसे करके you were playing like this, looking at your right hand. Now, right hand में I can understand if you're doing a calculation कि हाँ down, up, कुछ ऐसे देख रहे हो. Or I'm guessing the second reason could be because you're playing a D, so you're just ensuring कि D major में मैं अपनी 5th and 6th string को play नहीं करूँ, मैं सिर्फ 4 strings ही play कर रहा हूँ. I don't know क्या reason था, इन्हीं में से कुछ reason होगा.
वही है सर को आपका, क्योंकि आपने जो पैटर्न में बताया था कि अपने हैंड को मैकेनिकल नहीं होने देना है,
Right,
तो उस पे हाथ पूरा मूव होना चाहिए,
right.
ना कि डाउन डाउन फिर अप डाउन अप ऐसा होना चाहिए.
Correct,
तो वो
correct.
माइंड में तो था नहीं.
वो तो अच्छी बात है, वो तो बहुत सही बात है कि हाथ एकदम फ्लूइड होना चाहिए, डाउन अप
बाकी स्ट्रिंग्स का आपने जो बोला वो होता है मेरे साथ, कई बार फिफ्थ स्ट्रिंग भी प्ले हो जाती है उस पे डी पे.
Okay. So my point is, since you're not looking at your left hand anyways, chord shift करते टाइम, let's just make it a little harder for you. Now what I want you to do is play the same thing. जो पहला स्ट्रमिंग पैटर्न था वो तो वैसे भी डाउन अप ही था, उसमें तो पूरा ही डाउन अप ही प्ले कर रहे थे ना, you're playing all strums. Now I want you to look at the camera
Okay.
and play the same. Don't look at your right hand. कुछ नहीं, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम D मेजर में 5th string 6th string प्ले करते हैं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But look at the camera and play the same thing now. Perfect. So I can just assure you and बाद में जाके I'm hoping कि screen recording जो है ऐसी as it is ही आएगी. So watch the recording and you will yourself. How do you feel about this? Looking at the camera instead of looking at your hand, do you feel a difference?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a little bit.
Anxiety होती है directly while looking at the camera. That's the thing.
So I can guarantee you as well, दोनों performances देखना, you will yourself agree कि second performance looked a lot more confident, right? Because जैसे मैंने last class में बताया था कि stagecraft is basically ये सब चीज़. This is called stagecraft. कि जब आप stage में हैं, so what are you doing besides just playing? So everything besides playing is called stagecraft when you are performing, right? And one key element of stagecraft is you have to maintain eye contact with the audience. Of course, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि सारा टाइम ऐसे करके देखना है. मैं भी जब गा रहा होता था, lot of times my eyes are closed. But वो eyes closed इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि मैं डरा हुआ हूँ. That's because I'm just concentrating या कुछ भी. but try to look at the audience. That it'll just be more welcoming. Audience will feel keep they're a part of something, and you'll come across as more confident. Even though अंदर एकदम tension होएगा, लेकिन it'll just help you, right? One more thing that I want to do with you is, again, just to challenge you, because you're still a beginner and beginners में सही रहता है. You talked about a few other chords that you know how to play, right? लेकिन वो shifting नहीं होती. So let's just take one more chord.
Okay.
ठीक है? So you can play A minor, I remember.
Yeah.
But A minor मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता because A major में एक उंगली उठा दी, एक उंगली ऐड कर दी तो A minor बन जाएगी. But which are the other chords that you can play?
I can play E and E minor.
And
E minor.
E minor.
तो
Okay.
उनके fourth and fifth chords
Perfect.
press होते हैं.
So let's do an E major, because A major, D major, E major is like a nice progression, right? So now you play the same thing. So what you have to do is you have to play A major, jan 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 down up, D major, jan 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 down up, E major, back to A major, and you also need to look at the camera. Okay?
Yeah, I'll definitely mess it up.
That's okay. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैसा भी करना है भाई.
From A major to D and then to E, right?
Yeah. So what you'll play is A D E A. ये एक set है पूरा. A D E A. Then you play A D E A again. So A D E A A D E A. Just play 2 songs.
Sure. Sorry.
That's okay.
I just have to like look at the first time. Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds right.
I went to
So A D E A.
yeah, my bad. Okay, I'll try one more time.
That's okay. No, you'll try as many times as it takes for you to play the right thing. So one more time नहीं होगा, 10 भी हो सकता है.
Sure. Perfect. Good. So quickly, I'll just quickly, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं मैं लेना चाहता. शुरुआत में you were playing one strum per chord. So 2 strums maybe. I think 2. And बाद में I think you just doubled it maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I was like preparing myself कि कैसे shift करना है.
That's okay. So three things बतानी है. पहली चीज तो ये कि ensure कि जो आप जितने duration के लिए play कर रहे हो chord, it needs to be consistent, right? The second thing is when you're switching to the next chord, don't wait till the last strum. Don't do jan 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 jan. Don't do that, right? So आपको next chord के लिए पहले ही prepare कर लेना है. jan 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 jan. तो बीच में जो झाझा कर रहा था ना, that is when you are actually moving your fingers, even though that strum hasn't completed, right?
Yeah.
So you won't do ये नहीं करना. You'll do it doesn't matter. You're just playing open strums. It still sounds fine, right? It won't matter, right? अब obviously मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा exaggerate कर रहा हूँ. लेकिन prepare for the next chord पहले ही, before the strum gets finished. And the third thing was the progression. Listen to progression जो मैं बोला था. Progression was A D E A,
yeah.
then A D E A again, right? So what you play was A D E A D E. That's what you played, right? So हमारे को पूरा complete करना है ना. A D E A से हमारा पूरा complete हो रहा है loop एक. ठीक है? But great job, man. You just know a few chords and still you're playing. So that's excellent stuff.
Thank you, sir.
You should be proud of yourself. Chalo, cool. Next is Ashwin. So, yeah, buddy.
Hello, sir. Sir, can you hear me?
Bilkul. Loud and clear.
Can you hear the guitar sound?
I can't hear the guitar, man. Noise suppression sucks, man. That's okay. Okay. So Ashwin, what you do is don't get so frantic. You take your time. हम समीर पे करते हैं and then we'll move back to Ashwin. ठीक है? Till the time Ashwin figures out the suppression bit. चलिए समीर, over to you. So let me just add the spotlight. समीर पहले आपको अपने आप को अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा.
I'm unmuted.
Excellent.
Can you hear this?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I'm slightly breaking with the trend that has been set today. So many gifted people, I'm really feeling nervous. So I have prepared a song.
Okay.
With permission of the entire group. There's not much guitaring here, but I need to make two disclaimers. One is I don't know much about playing guitar. Secondly, my voice is it's going to be a punishment for all of you. But this is a song which kind of is reflecting my mood these days.
Right.
And it's a good Hindi Bollywood song, but I found a new version of it online.
Right.
So I want to go here. Please bear with me.
Of course.
Okay, first is capo. Okay. Now tell me, is this using a capo? Is it cheating? That is my first question.
Okay, so is that a legitimate question for me?
Yeah.
Okay. So that I'll answer that. And what's the next question? Is that first question?
No, this is the
So
capo thing.
it's not cheating. So I'll answer that later, but don't worry, it's not cheating.
Okay, so let me figure out where I have to fix it. Please bear with me, guys. Okay, now this is a song which has suddenly, it's been playing in my brain, partly because of I had a major health issue and partly because of my age. So, sorry, sir. Sorry. Let me start again.
That's okay.
One more stand with me. So when you reach my stage, my age, so what's left? What do you have really? Okay, thank you.
Okay. Excellent. So Samir, just letting you know कि I couldn't really hear a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's an internet issue. आपका थोड़ा speed थोड़ा कम होएगा, but that's okay. But remember, the intent is not for us to listen either, right? बिकॉज अगर हमारे को नहीं भी सुन रहा था ना, द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट यू नो हाउ इट फेल्ट while performing, right? So you were a little nervous. I don't know if you came across as very confident, trust me. But I'm just saying कि जो अंदर था ना, अंदर feeling तो आपको ही पता होगी. So that feeling is more important. हमारे को कितना सुन रहा है, that is irrelevant. But
Yeah.
I know that it's really hard. And you keep saying at my age, trust me, the kind of things that you've done in your life, we will be, you know, we'll consider ourselves really fortunate अगर हम उसका half भी कर सकें. The kind of things that you do, you're a biker and so much cool stuff. So and your guitar skills are absolutely fine as well, and you sing pretty good too. You got a great voice. So next time जब perform करोगे ना, इतनी पूरी अब इतना apologetic होने की जरूरत नहीं, एकदम बिंदास आके ना, एकदम शेर की तरह, the kind of शेर that you are, एकदम करना, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. But excellent, great job.
Thanks.
The other thing is, समीर, आपका noise suppression off था क्या?
No, I'm on a tab, so there's no question of noise suppression.
That could also be a reason why बीच में break होता जा रहा था. But that's okay. Don't worry. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Great
Just
job.
one more point.
Huh?
When I practice in my
Yeah.
bedroom,
Yeah.
everything goes tuck, perfect.
Exactly.
You know, there are no hitches and chord changes and so on. So I need to get over this stage fright.
And you will. We'll do these sessions on a regular basis. Now I'm really enjoying this, and I know this is actually, and अभी पता नहीं आपको feel हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा, but this will help you. Trust me. This will help you a lot. अब जितने लोगों ने perform कर लिया ना, they must be having such a sigh of relief कि हो गया, निकल गया हमारा. तो वो जल्दी ना, वो जितना ज़्यादा करोगे ना, उतना ही you'll stop getting that feeling कि वो खत्म करना है हमारे को. But that's great. अच्छा, one more thing. The question that you'll ask is it fine to use a capo? Is there anything wrong with using a capo? So see, there is a context. If I know how to play an F major chord, right, and I'm using a capo on the first fret just to play an E major, there's nothing wrong with that, right? अपनी life को simplify तो हमेशा करना है ना हमारे को. If you have a toaster, तो toaster मैं नहीं use करूँगा, नहीं, मैं तो तवे पे ही सेकूंगा, नहीं, मैं toaster नहीं use करना, मेरे को मुश्किल चीज़ ही करनी है, ऐसे नहीं होता ना. अगर if something makes your life easy, then use that. लेकिन capo के केस में, if you're using an capo on the first fret to play an E major when you already know how to play an F major, that's absolutely fine, right? However, if you're using a capo on the first fret to play an E major to make it sound like an F major because you cannot play an F major, that is where I have a problem, right? As an instructor, कि I would rather make you first learn everything and then make those choices. जैसे मैं हमेशा बोलता नहीं हूँ कि लोग बोलते हैं कि सर हमारे को पिक से प्ले नहीं होता, इसलिए हम फिंगर पिकिंग करते हैं. मैं बोलता हूँ कि टांगे तोड़ दूंगा तुम्हारी अगर ऐसे करोगे तो, जो मेरे क्लोज स्टूडेंट्स हैं, कि ऐसा नहीं करना. यू हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू प्ले विद अ पिक, एंड देन एक बार आ गया, यू कैन टेक अ चॉइस कि मेरे को पिक से प्ले नहीं करना, मैं फिंगर पिकिंग करना चाहता हूँ. लेकिन फिंगर पिकिंग इसलिए नहीं करनी कि मेरे से पिक को दिक्कत होती है, राइट? सो केपो, इफ यू आर डूइंग दिस जस्ट टू मेक योर लाइफ कन्वीनियंट, बट यू नो कि मैंने सीख लिया है केपो के बिना प्ले करना, feel free to use a capo यार. Capo is a great tool. You should be using that.
This I used on the fourth fret to match the pitch of my voice. You know, not because I didn't know. I mean, having the chords on the fourth fret onwards, then you have to translate it into full chords.
Yeah. So there are two ways to look at it. One is कि आपने fourth fret में capo लगा दिया. Now tell me आपकी key क्या थी गाने की? What was the first chord? Forget the key. What is the first chord?
G, but
G.
with the capo on the fourth.
That's okay. So you were playing a G, but a capo was on the fourth fret. So essentially you were playing what chord? So G, four
This
steps
would
आगे.
it would become like a B.
B, correct?
Like,
it was a B, exactly.
Yeah.
G sharp, A sharp, B. So you were net playing a B. Now one way to do it is कि मैं सारे जो chords हैं, G की जगह मैं B लिख लूँगा, A की जगह मैं C sharp लिख लूँगा, and so on, right? That is one way to do it. पर अगर इतना मगजमारी नहीं करनी, हमने सीधे normal कर लिया, हमने capo लगा दी. That's fine, don't worry. I'm just saying there's another approach, another way to do that without a capo as well. Cool. So I think we've got just 5 minutes. So let's quickly move on to Ashwin. So great job, Sameer. Look forward to your next performance. Okay.
Sir, I am using through mobile phone. That's why I think maybe I'm not getting that option, noise suppression. Can you hear the guitar now?
No man. पता भी नहीं चल रहा कि तुमने कुछ गिटार बजाया है. बट एक मिनट शुभम, तुमने अपने फोन पे किया आज कि अपना वही लैपटॉप, नए लैपटॉप में किया है?
लैपटॉप सर, लैपटॉप।
लैपटॉप, अच्छा, ओके। तो फोन पे तो यार फॉर सम रीजन आई ट्राइड सर्चिंग एज वेल, मेरे को एंड्रॉइड के तो कोई ऑप्शंस ही नहीं दिख रहे थे अनफॉर्चुनेटली। सो व्हाट वी डू इज यू स्टिल परफॉर्म, कुछ नहीं होता, हमारे को नहीं सुने कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
Okay.
बट एटलीस्ट यू नो।
So actually, I saw this notification. Like, you know, I renewed the subscription in the morning, and I saw it is like student showcase in the morning only. So I'm going to perform a song which I prepared yesterday. Like, you know, I was seeing some YouTube videos and I started doing it. So please, sorry, I'll try to.
That's okay, man. That's okay. So एक second, Ashwin, sorry. Since I'm not really sure मैं कितना सुनेगा, there's no point in me looking at you. अपने फोन को थोड़ा सा अपने हाथ की तरफ कर सकते हो, so that I can, you know, maybe look at the technique. Yeah, that's much better. Cool, perfect.
सच है समय का ही कनेक्ट हम रहता है, कहता है जीने जरा कहता है जीने जरा हम सफर में आवाज़ जीने जिंदगी माना भरी फिर भी बात भी है, मैं हूँ तेरा वो तू है मेरी, तू ही रहे बात भी है, दिल से क्यों टूटे जीने से इतने टूटे दिल के दरवाजे तुमको जीने जरा कहता है जीने जरा
एक्सीलेंट मैन, एक्सीलेंट। सबसे पहले बताया तो अभी आई थिंक कॉल बंद होने वाली है, ओके, सो 1 मिनट में कॉल बंद हो जाएगी, सो आई डिडंट वांट टू स्टॉप यू। तो देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट व्हेन यू वॉच द वीडियो द फीडबैक इज गोइंग टू बी इन द अदर, मतलब इसके बाद कॉल खत्म होने के बाद भी, राइट? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट डिडंट रियली कम अक्रॉस कि गाना अभी सीखा है, राइट? सो यू वर इट वाज अ वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट परफॉर्मेंस एंड इट्स नॉट एन ईजी सॉन्ग टू सिंग। It's a pretty high thing, yeah. I'm really amazed that you were doing it. So excellent, man. In terms of technique as well, I would say that your right hand was very fluid. Okay, so there's nothing, there's no improvement that I can give you per se. So it was a pretty flawless performance. So great job. Of course, next time was अपना noise suppression का figure out कर लेना कैसे करना है, right? But it was excellent, man. Cool. So guys, I think we have another 30 seconds because मेरे को भी दिख रहा है 60 होने वाला है. So I really hope you enjoyed the showcase. I'll just do a little bit of a closing as well on the other camera अगर ये call बंद हो जाती है. But it was great stuff. Thank you so much. Obviously मैं ज़्यादा बात नहीं कर सकता, आपसे खत्म होने वाली है. लेकिन the other students जिन्होंने नहीं करा, I really want कि next time we do a student showcase, please participate, because again the intent is not to, you know, you're not getting evaluated. The intent is just कि आप खुद stage में play कर रहे हैं, so you know it'll just give you a lot more confidence next time onwards. You know, it'll just help you out like that, right? Deb, unfortunately यार अभी I'm guessing कभी भी कॉल बंद होने वाली है. So I'm not really sure if we can actually. But do you have a question? Quickly. इससे पहले ही बंद हो, एक क्वेश्चन पूछ लो ताकि मैं आंसर कर दूं.
Sir, you did not reply to the emails. Are you busy or anything?
I'm in the middle of a move right now, buddy. But I don't know what emails you're
Oh,
talking about. I think
okay,
I've cleared all
okay.
my emails here. अच्छा ठीक है. अगर email नहीं clear करी मैं देख लूंगा. But I'm 100% sure that I've answered all emails. But मैं देख लूंगा. Let me just check. Okay, fine. Don't worry. I'll look at my emails.
Thank you so much, sir.
ठीक है. चलो cool. Guys, so I मेरे को दिख रहा है 1 hour से ऊपर हो चुका है, but फिर भी चल रही है. So I'm really happy कि it's letting me sign off. But I really hope you enjoy the showcase. जैसा मैंने बताया था, we'll be doing this pretty frequently. Thanks a lot to whoever suggested this. I think it was either Rahul or it was Sameer or it was Ashok, one of these three. But it's a great idea, guys. Chalo. I think that's it. Yep. So I'll see you guys next workshop में. And yeah, next workshop जो भी उसमें मैं मेलबर्न में होऊंगा. So you know it'll be a totally different layout. Cool. I don't know, man. It's अभी टाइम है हमारे पास. I think we've got another 3 minutes. मेरे इस कैमरा में भी 1 hour हुआ नहीं है. इसमें मेरे को 1 hour के ऊपर दिख रहा है. I never understand this. But what do you guys think, यार? I think we have some time.
I have a suggestion for the 3 minutes.
Excellent.
Why don't you play something for us though?
अरे यार that's not a good suggestion. मैं play तो मेरे को कितना बार देखोगे play करते हुए? मेरा play करना maybe next time I'll do some playing myself. लेकिन and I don't mind playing, man. I have got my guitar. But अभी मैं ना I just want some feedback. अगर वो जाना that's a little more valuable to me. So what do you guys think?
It was really great. ये जैसे winter recital होता है ना बच्चों का, it was like that.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. Excellent.
No, it was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I'm really glad, man, because again the all of this is like very new to me. So you know I'm just evolving with जैसे भी ideas वगैरह आ रहे हैं. So I think it's a brilliant idea. We'll be doing this a lot more frequently now. Cool. Any suggestions to improve it? What do you think? How can we make this more effective?
You can have an asynchronous format also कि सब एक 1.5 minute का वीडियो बना के भेज दें, then you can review in front of everybody in the class. That's another way of doing it if you don't want to do it online.
Yeah, but then that defies the purpose of actual performing in front of an audience, right?
Right.
वो feedback वाला, don't worry. So we can do that as well. You know, we can have a separate thing wherein you can actually send me your recordings and I'll review in front of everybody. लेकिन अभी I was discussing more in terms of the showcase in front of an audience.
Yep. So even you can post your students' performance in your YouTube channel so that even they will also get
Excellent. Maybe I'll just upload the entire video आज का. I can do that. पूरा YouTube में डाल देता हूँ मैं. So we can do that. That's a brilliant idea. ये शुभम में जा रहा है. Okay, let me just mute him. Yes.
Ashwin's song was really good. It's one of my favorite songs. बहुत अच्छा song.
Yeah, it's a brilliant song. And इसके बाकी गाने भी बहुत अच्छे हैं इस मूवी के. I really like that.
Thank you. And actually, yeah, I don't know. No, I don't speak much Hindi, but like I just tried the song yesterday, and this is one of my favorite songs. So, and I know I missed a lot of chords, but I just managed to do the strumming one day, and it was somewhat okay.
It was a very confident performance. Trust me. So it's a great job, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
सर मैंने ना वो Facebook ग्रुप के लिए रिक्वेस्ट भेजी थी, मुझे ऐड नहीं किया हुआ.
मैं कर दूंगा यार. मैं अभी ना थोड़ा सा अभी.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you get the time.
कर दूंगा. So किसकी Facebook रिक्वेस्ट थी? Stage 1 कोर्स की?
I think so, yeah. Stage 1 कोर्स की भी थी, और एक और कोई सा ग्रुप था, सिंपल स्टेज वगैरह कुछ नहीं लिखा हुआ था, शायद गैंग करके कुछ था.
Okay, so
किया था.
I'm sorry to be asking you this question, but have you bought the course, Stage 1 course?
Yeah, I have bought the Stage 1 course. I have bought all the courses.
Okay. So then yeah. I'll send me requests for all the groups, and I'll definitely clear that ASAP. And Deb, I'll check your mail, man. I'm pretty sure मैंने answer कर दी है, but अगर नहीं करी then I apologize for that, यार. I'll answer your mail. But you can just ask me right now. I mean, you don't need to send me an email. We've time agar. Okay, so khatam ho gaya. So yes, I had a lot of fun. Once again, thank you guys for the beautiful suggestion to do a showcase like this. And I'm saying this for the millionth time, but I'll still repeat it. The intent of the showcase was not really to, impress anybody. It's more an internal thing. कि आप खुद, you're actually facing your fears and you're playing in front of an audience, right? That's the intent. So if you look at the recording बाद में and you don't really hear yourself too well, don't worry, because again, you know how it felt, right? आपको पता है कि जब आप play कर रहे थे, the anxiousness that you had, right? So that is more important rather than कि हमारे को सुन रहा है कि नहीं सुन रहा. So great job, guys. I'm really, really proud of all of you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next workshop. Next workshop obviously is not going to be a showcase. Next workshop is going to be something that it'll be a topic that I'll take and I'll teach you guys. But I'm thinking we'll do this regularly. Maybe we can do maybe once a month, something like that. So it should be a lot of fun, right? Thanks once again. It was a lot of fun. See you guys next week.